Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Today is going to be an exciting day. I got the parts ordered for it. They're here. And this is going to be another exciting episode. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, so this is what I'm working with today, guys. First thing here, these need to be painted. These are the shock mounts. Those need to be welded onto the frame, but I'm going to paint those first. This is the front leaf spring bucket. This replaces the front leaf spring bucket. You have 3 holes. I believe for the biggest drop, obviously you go to the top hole, but I want to say it's 3, 4, 5 inches. And then this here, this replaces your rear shackle in the bucket, so it'll actually go into this one and mount to the rear part of the frame. And then you have your shim kit, your axle shim kit. This is going to help keep your pinion angle where it needs to be, because since you're dropping it so far, this keeps everything in alignment. And then I got all my hardware stuff in here. Over here, I just kind of mocked up this side of the frame. This is your front leaf spring bucket. Like I said, they give you all the hardware and stuff. And then the rear, I'll have to get new hardware to bolt that back on. And then your rear shackle from DJM suspension for the rear. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rear buckets and paint those, and then this stuff will start going on. So stay tuned. Well, guys, after a long and busy day today, got the axle back in, got the lowering kit on. I lowered it the full amount, so which means I have the top hole on the rear shackle and then the top hole on the front leaf spring bucket. The other thing is I got the pinion shim in, and that's going to help so that my driveline angle to the transmission is relatively still in alignment. If that's not in alignment, you have all sorts of drivability issues. So I was able to do my brake line, which I did not record. There it is. I'm gonna have to find a place to mount this piece here, but I got the brake line going along the side of the frame, all hooked back up. I got my wiring harness ran back through. Definitely gonna have to do something weird with that because it's super long now that I cut 16 inches out of the frame. So got a whole bunch sticking out the end, so I have to figure out something with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the bed on so that we can get some measurements as far as wheel well is, because the DJM suspension, they sell a 3-inch drop in the front as well called Dream Beams. So depending on how far we are back here, for example, if we're 2 inches from the wheel well here, but we're 6 inches from the wheel well there, and I know I can drop the front 3 inches, then I know I want to come up in the rear 1 inch so that it's nice and level. So I'm going to get the bed on here and take some measurements. Okay, so got the bed on finally, and now I'm just going to do a couple measurements just to see how far off we are from the front to the rear. So I'm just going to measure from this point here to the top, and that measures 18 inches. At the front, from the same spot, the center, we're at right about 21 inches. So 18 to 21, that's 3 inches. DJM makes a 3-inch lowering kit for the front, so that's probably going to be my next thing. That'll really level the truck out, and we will be good to go. Okay guys, so that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. This was a crazy day, a lot of fun. Really excited about where the build is going now that it's actually really starting to move forward again. With the lowering kit back on, the brakes hooked back up, the bed is on it. I haven't bolted it down because I still want to crawl underneath it and, you know, just fix a little few things here and there. Might have to shorten the wiring harnesses and stuff. So still got a little bit to do here, but the next few episodes here should be pretty crazy too. Gonna lower the front as well, hook up the fuel, and as far as the drive shaft goes as well, I'm gonna have to measure that out. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button before you go, and I will see you guys on the next one.